everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen. I'm a Les Mills instructor. I'm currently training to become a PT, and I've created this channel as a space to sort of connect with you guys and hopefully help to motivate you, keep you on track and stay happy. So I haven't really prepared anything for this video. I just thought I would sit down today and have, I guess, an open chat. I posted something on my Facebook yesterday about how I'm currently feeling, my mental health and my anxiety, and quite a lot of people sort of came back saying that they were feeling the same, they were struggling, and I know obviously a lot of people are struggling at the minute, but I thought I sit down, talk about how I'm feeling, because I know sometimes for some people just knowing that you're not alone is a big help. I'm sure there are a lot of people as well that have never experienced these sort of feelings before, so you know, anxiety or even, you know, depression, those sort of mental health issues. And if it's the first time that you're feeling those things, I can understand that it can be scary and you can feel very alone. So I just want everyone to know, you know, if you are feeling that way, you're not alone at all. So just as a bit of background, if you don't already know about me and my sort of history, I suffer with severe anxiety. I have had sort of depression and other things in the past as well. So I've sort of dealt with, I won't say everything, but a lot of mental health issues. You know, it's been a struggle my whole life. I'm in a much better place now than, you know, I have been for a long time, I think. But I'll be honest, the past couple of weeks have been quite a struggle for me. So my anxiety at the minute is really high. Yeah, you know, I'm just talking now and I can feel my heart going. So, oh God, horrible. So people will experience anxiety in different ways. The main trigger for my anxiety normally is leaving the house, dealing with crowds of people, just dealing with people in general. So that's one of the things that I really struggle with sort of during normal day-to-day life. Also talking is quite a difficult thing for me. So if I'm stuttering a lot now, that's why, because I'm not a good talker at all. Especially when you're not actually talking to anyone, it's a little bit strange, but hey ho. Yeah, so I'll be honest, when this whole lockdown was originally announced, there was a part of me that felt a little bit happy, a little bit relieved maybe. Obviously there's a lot of things that I don't like at all that go with it, like, well, the whole situation obviously is horrible, but that hasn't really triggered any anxiety for me. The fact that I can't see my parents is a big one. Yeah, but apart from that, like, the main anxieties or the main triggers for my anxiety that were there before have sort of gone. They've disappeared for a while. I really struggle with going to work. I hate the commute to work. I hate being in the office. I really struggle with that whole environment. Just going outside. So all that is like, it's gone, and I'm like, oh, I quite like this in a way. I'm working from home, which is what I've always wanted. I feel a lot more comfortable working at home. I don't have to go out, I don't have to deal with people. So yeah, at the beginning it was okay. I felt alright. I had a lot of things I'd sort of planned that I could do while I'm at home. I was keeping busy, I was getting stuff done, and it was great. And then the past couple of weeks, I'd say, have been really tough, especially the past few days. Like, yeah, my anxiety's been really high, and I think it took me a little while to really understand why, because you're probably asking yourself now why, you know, those anxieties or those triggers have gone. So what the hell am I anxious about? And I think the main thing I've put it down to is the uncertainty of like how long this is going to go on for. So at the minute, so I'm working from home, I don't have to go to the office, but I know that that's not going to be forever. And yeah, we've been put in lockdown for an extra 3 weeks, but at some point we're going to have to go back to, you know, normal life, or whatever normal is going to be after all of this. But I'm going to have to go back to the office and, you know, deal with all of that and some of the people that really trigger me. And I know that's going to happen, but it's sort of thinking when. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but I think it's the fact that I don't feel like I can prepare myself fully. And at the minute, I'm just waiting for someone to be like, right, you're going back to work now. And honestly, I don't think I would cope at all. Like, yeah, that would probably end up in a big breakdown. So that's definitely one thing that I'm struggling with, because I don't want to go back to normal life, how it was before, because yeah, it wasn't a good place for me. So that's tough. The other thing, as I mentioned, is that I'd sort of set myself all these things that I could do while I'm at home. And I think I've probably overwhelmed myself a little bit with everything that I'd sort of planned. And I've struggled to find the motivation to get really anything done outside of, you know, my own work. Yeah. So that's sort of getting me down a bit as well, because I'm not achieving what I was hoping that I would. So I need to find that motivation and get back into it, because I know that's all the stuff that makes me happy. So if I can do it, then I will feel a lot better. So I've been thinking about some of the ways that I can help myself, and maybe can help you guys if you're struggling in a similar way as well. So what I'm trying to do is, with the things that I want to do for myself, try and sort of plan it out so it's not too overwhelming. So it might be, we'll do this one thing today and we'll do something tomorrow. So me. And just try and make sure I'm doing those things that I enjoy, but without the pressure. Because to be honest, if I don't complete them, you know, I'm no worse off than I was before. So just try and enjoy what I'm doing, make sure I've got time for myself. I'm just working my normal hours for my day-to-day job. So making sure that I am logging off at 4:15 when I'm supposed to finish, because there have been a few days where I've been doing work later, and that's not good. Not good for me anyway, in my mental state. So yeah, try and make sure I'm sticking to those hours, and then focus on doing something for me outside of that. So again, routine, that is really important. Another thing, I do struggle with sort of OCD a little bit as well. Yeah, so another thing that that triggers me is when the house is a mess. And you know, at the beginning of all this, I was keeping busy. I'm probably neglecting certain things around the house a little bit. And you know, then I look at it on the weekend or whatever when I'm not working, and it gets me down. So I spent the weekend trying to clean, tidy, get the house in a good place, nice and presentable, take away that stress. And I'll try and keep on top of it and manage all of that, because that's just something that helps me. Having a tidy space around me, mess just stresses me out so much. Even though you wouldn't think it if you saw my desk at work. We have a clear desk policy, and my desk is never clear. It's like you can't even see the top of the desk for mess and papers and whatever else. Food as well normally. Yeah, so keeping nice and tidy, keeping my workspace tidy, keeping the house tidy, that will bring down some of those stress levels as well. So making sure I've got time to do that and look after the housey stuff. What else? exercise wise, one of the things that was bringing me down a bit a few weeks ago after holidays, that I hurt my shoulder. It's still not right now, there is something wrong with it, I don't know what, but it's a lot better than it was, so I've actually got some strength back in there, so that makes me happy, so I can lift some weights and stuff now. So I'm still struggling for motivation with, you know, the cardio side of things, but I know it'll come back, but for now, again, I'm focusing on what I enjoy, so resistance training, doing some weight training, still getting some classes in when I can, so the stuff I love, body combat, Shabam, yeah, so again, focusing on the things that I enjoy and that I know take my mind off all the bad things. And another thing that I have sort of challenged myself to do is to sort of create and stick to my own 8-week plan. So my diet for the past probably few months has been horrendous. I definitely don't look how I used to look. I don't feel good. Like, you know, when you can feel in your body that you need healthy food now. I'm feeling like that. And I don't think that's been helping my mood at all either. So I've decided 8 weeks, I'm gonna sort myself out. I know I've said this loads of times, I think, but this is the one. So each week I'm gonna try and plan my own workouts for the week and stick to them. I'm also going to sort my diet out, so I've already meal prepped for the next few days, because I find that the easiest way. Just prep the meals, stick them in the microwave, done. Otherwise I just get lazy and I don't want to cook, and that's when the takeaways end up happening. So I still have some treats, but yeah, definitely trying to clean up my diet. I'm gonna get back on MyFitnessPal as well, I think, and count my calories and macros, even if it's just for a couple of weeks while I'm getting back into it. I'm going to take progress photos, because I know that is the one thing that motivates me the most, is actually seeing the physical changes. So once I start to see those and I know I'm doing something right, then that will always motivates me to carry on, because I know in the past when I've done similar things, I can stick to them and I do enjoy doing it. But it's just finding that initial motivation for the first probably couple of weeks and getting into it. So we'll see how we get on anyway. I've been thinking maybe I will record some stuff here, because the one thing that I probably struggle with the most is accountability. So I think if I keep on track with things on here and keep this channel updated and on my Instagram as well probably, then that'll focus me a little bit more. Yeah. And you guys can shout at me if I'm being naughty. Yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, by the way, I will add my link below, so you can do that. Always free for a chat if you want to DM me or anything on there, or ask me any questions. I do post on there every day, so you can keep up to date with what I'm up to. Yeah, so I don't know if that's helped anyone, but it has honestly helped me just to get that off my chest, because I think at the minute we haven't really got anyone to talk to, not the same as we would have done before. Yeah, so that has helped me. But I would also say, if you're struggling, just keep in contact with people. Like, I hate talking on the phone normally, or like video chats and stuff like that, but at the minute I'm finding that it does help to talk. If you can use, FaceTime or Zoom or Skype or whatever, it's always nice to actually see people's faces, and yeah, just check up on people. There's a lot of people struggling at the minute, so look after each other. If there's anything you want me to talk about on here, then let me know. If it's mental health related, I've probably got a view on most things, so if there's anything I can help with, anything you want to chat about, or anything else, if you want me to post some of the workouts I'm doing for my 8 weeks, or anything to do with food, nutrition, anything, just let me know, okay? I am looking at filming some more workouts, so keep an eye out for those. And yeah, I think that's everything for now, so thank you for listening if you've got this far. Yeah, we're not alone, none of us are alone, so let's stick together, let's talk, And like I say, anything I can do to help, let me know. Okay, alright, if you like this video, thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see some more from me. Other than that, stay safe and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye!